We're back up at the job this morning. Our goal is to slam in as many more of these windows as we can today and get our house dried in even more for all the subs to get going. We do want to finish the house at some point, hopefully, like in the future. And we're still hand driving all these nails. I almost brought the coil nailer, but I know Jamie would have said it's going to shatter the flanges. So we're going to continue to put the windows in like this.
I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work.
Bro, ain't a scratch on this window and the nails are flush.
Do you realize what you look like while you're doing it, though?
You know what?
That might be a good enough reason to stop.
I'll stop right now. I'll go home, I don't care.
Oh, dude, wait till I show you this.
Hey, Max, have you ever installed a window before?
Never.
Never have. Okay.
Never.
It should be a fun day then.
Yeah, it'll be a fun one. Look at it. Look at the window shaking.
No, don't look. So we just unpackaged the window that I believe goes there, but it's been the first window that opens. See that? That's a casement. It cranks open. So I'm guessing that it goes there. And I'm guessing there's another casement opening one that goes there, and there's probably a fixed glass one. But we'll check. Jamie!
J-Mo!
Trying to buy a Porsche. Where does the fixed one go?
Can we not put
Is it over here?
One? Oh, what? Oh, we have some operable ones?
Yeah, there's two operable ones here and here.
Oh.
Are those here and here, or there and there?
Ooh, I don't know. Are they not different sizes? Are they
No,
all the same
they're-
sizes?
This, we wouldn't be asking you if they didn't.
I'm just starting from the beginning.
Okay.
This
Oh
is
my
start.
gosh.
Wait, hold on, motherfucker. What was that question?
Okay, I don't know. After a short conversation with Alexis, my homeowner, we decided that the placement of the operable windows will be here and here because there is the potential to put a bed right here. And that'd be nice if there was like a nightstand and a window that could open beside each side of the bed. Now, that's figured out, but there's another problem. These windows, the header is a little bit too close to the ceiling for part of a faux beam that is gonna run through right where the ceiling and the wall meet, leaving only like this much space between the bottom of that beam and the top of the window opening. So I'm gonna drop this sill by 3 inches. I'm gonna pack down the top by the same 3 inches, and then we'll have plenty of clearance. That does put us very close to the tempered glass zone. I believe we're just about an inch above it, so these windows can still be non-tempered and we're okay.
This doesn't look good. You okay?
Yeah, great.
What'd you do?
Freaking cut my finger. My blade of my knife is always so dirty and like dull. And Jamie gave me a brand new blade this morning. And I was cutting the big zip and I went like that and I cut it like that. And then I went like this to finish the cut and freaking sliced up my finger.
You need a hand?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to find some tape. I was thinking what I was going to do is I was going to cut a finger off of this. And once I get it on, I was going to put this on and then tape that on my finger.
Okay.
Because I bleed. I do bleed a lot. And I have a feeling that if I just put a Band-Aid on, it's going to like bleed through my Band-Aid. But I was thinking one of these to get started maybe.
Got Andre the Giant fingers. Got him bandaged up. Now he's gonna go for the glove finger idea, which I think is, watch out. Jeez. Pretty good idea. I was telling Jason that I did something similar where I was cutting towards myself. I was trying to pick out some filler between the joint and some cabinetry that was bad. And I was pulling like this and I stabbed right through my arm with a knife. So don't feel too bad.
That's pretty good. I do need some tape though to tape that on there.
You look like you work at the post office.
Yeah, don't they do this?
Yeah.
Why do they do that?
We've got all the windows put in this hallway now, and it kind of feels like you're swimming through an aquarium coming through here. It's all glass on both sides, and luckily there's nobody else up here. We are moving on to these giant 12-foot tall by like 4-foot wide windows now. They're assembled in one piece in the garage, and we've got a scaffold up, and Jamie says he has a way to lift them with the machine somehow. So we're gonna see if he really does.
We're just talking about playing bass and wearing hats.
I wanna hear about lifting this with the machine.
All right, I have an idea. This thing came with a 2x4 nailed down the length of it, 12 feet long, right?
Okay.
Or screwed onto it, right? Like a stiffener. Well, I thought if I put one on the other side too, and I did already, then we could like screw a strap onto both sides of the 2x and hang it from the top.
Is the board on the outside of the flange?
The board's gonna be in the way when we try to set it in the opening, okay? Now, but I added a skid plate on the bottom of it too, on the like the 4-foot wide, 5-foot wide section. So we can at least get it there.
Okay.
But then we have to take all that off
And then,
and figure out how to get it in there.
okay.
The top's gonna be very,
Yeah.
or unless Max goes on that roof up there and holds it in with his up on top.
Well, we've got a basket on the machine. We could potentially lift with the machine and have someone roped in the basket also just ready to whoop. So this will be the largest single like window unit we've ever set in our 20-something year building careers. That's why we're really thinking about it. Also, you know, not for nothing, they're really expensive. So if we drop one. Jamie's plan is cool, but I don't think it's without its flaws. I mean, we're gonna have to like stand this thing straight up while we take these off here, and then by hand still lift it up off the scaffold into the hole, right?
The biggest thing is getting it into the hole, I think.
We could take it through the house. Oh, it'd be
Out the window?
Yeah, okay.
no.
All right, that was my only idea, so I guess we got to do Jamie's.
If you get one guy inside with the sucker, 2 guys on the lift on each side, 2 guys on the scaffolding on the bottom, picking up the guy inside with the sucker. Main idea is just not let it go out. And then 2 on the sides picking up, 2 on the bottom picking up. We get the bottom in and then push it in. I think we could do it. It's going to suck, but I think we could do it.
I'm thinking we should go grab a beer at BCO.
Yeah.
So we just went for it. Like they lifted that in, and then like we're like, quick, get on this end. We lifted it, and we just walked it down, and it was terrible. We've got it in position. Now we're gonna try to attach these straps and shoot, send it up. Maybe more. All right, we're off the ground. Just let it hang for a minute. I think we're good.
That was insanely impressive.
That was good. He skimmed the scaffold by like a half inch.
It didn't even move.
Hey Jamie, can you lean towards the wall? I guess. Our next move here is we have to let go with the lift. Like we have to detension the straps, and the window's just got to be held up by somebody. So he's gonna bring it a little closer, I think, so that I can just sit here and just hold it vertical. Easy, easy. Almost. Whoa. So this will work for this window where I can hold it here, but I don't know once we get to these what we're gonna do. You ready? Everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Ooh. It was loose. All right, and I got a strap. This is actually pretty nice. We're double checking the rough opening and the window size really quickly here. Oh, go rough opening, Jono. He already got the window. just to double check before we put a lot of effort into moving it again.
We might need all these screws again. I added screws.
I saved some.
Just tape.
We're turning loose of our strong backs here, and our worry is that this window is so flimsy at the joints where it's seamed together or welded together that it might just buckle like an accordion under its own weight.
This is like my first ever window date.
Hey, it's my first.
Time, so
It's an exciting one to show up for.
I'm puckered, son.
Yeah, it's a little
Eric,
puckery
We're
here.
gonna have to do some of these screws up top.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I think we're ready.
All right.
On the lift, 1, 2, 3, lift. Here we go. And the bottom is in.
Okay. We'll tip the top. Okay. Woo!
Wow.
Dang. Jason, y'all put your hands up as high as you can onto the middle pane because it is like flexing out in the middle.
Stick this biggie. It's banging right there.
All right, I'm gonna nail it. Okay. That's a huge relief that that went in, and Jamie checked on the inside. It is tight on both sides touching. Oh my gosh. Woo! I'm down in Jamie's shop today with the nicest light setup and microphone setup that I think we've ever had. I feel awesome. And it's to tell you about today's video sponsor, PDS Debt. So if you're someone who's struggling with credit card debt collections, personal loans, or medical bills, they've got a customized plan for you. Anyone with $10,000 or more in eligible debt qualifies. There's no minimum credit score, and bad or fair credit are accepted. So if you're making your monthly payments every month, but your debt balances are not going down, they can help you out. You can actually save more and pay off your debt in a fraction of the time. PDS Debt really cares about helping you get out of debt. And really, they do more than just help you manage your debt. They empower you to take control. Using their platform, they go beyond the numbers to understand your unique financial situation and craft a personalized design just for you. No more cookie cutter solutions, just a clear path to financial freedom that fits your lifestyle. And getting started is really easy. Just head to pdsdebt.com/Perkins and do the free debt analysis and see what plans are available for you. And really, every day you wait, it's just costing you money. So get started today with the 30-second free debt analysis. Super fast and easy. It's at pdsdebt.com/Perkins. That's pdsdebt.com/Perkins. Thank you, PDS Debt, for sponsoring our video and getting me out of the cold today. Let's get back to work. I can't even hardly lean my neck to the good angle to see the top from here. But our proof of concept, I guess, we can do the rest of them and not worry as much.
It's good.
Proof of concept?
Like our idea worked. Proof of concept.
Oh, never heard it. Has nothing to do about what Eric Perkins says. Evidence typically derived from an experiment or pilot project which demonstrates that a design concept, business proposal, etc. is feasible.
While we were working down there, Jono remembered that I had a few more goodies from Stiletto that they sent me for free that I hadn't checked out yet. I'm going to let him try this nail pull. It's titanium and drilled for weight, but it does have one feature that most of them don't, and it's this nail set. It's actually a wood set. It drives the wood down around the nail so that you can get the claw under the nail, if I'm correct. Also, they sent me this miniature speed square. So Jono likes to use these, and we're gonna let him try it out as well. So I'm assuming this is for trim work because it has a really cool feature that I've never seen on a square. It's got one on this side, one on that side, and it's a reveal gauge for trim work, like your face trim. So it's got 1/4 inch on this end, 3/16 on that end, built into it. That's pretty sweet.
That is pretty cool.
So I hopefully don't lose that before we get to doing trim.
Maybe we should not use this.
Yeah, but maybe we should put it back in my Subaru where it'll get lost.
Yeah.
There you go.
This I'll try. That
Okay.
thing's long.
Okay, and finally they sent us a regular 7.5 whatever speed square. This is what we use for framing. It does have a bubble level in it, which could be handy if it's accurate. And it also has a nice feature that my other square doesn't have, is it has positive indentions on every 1/8 inch down the scale for tracing out widths on boards. So you can see the top is the even quarters, and then the bottom indentions are opposite on the eighths between the quarters. So that could come in really handy if you need to rip a board that's not on a 1/4 inch increment and you needed to trace that out. So pretty cool. I'll give that a shot and see how I like it. Well, it took us 3 attempts, but we finally got this thing centered up in the opening as good as we can, and also plumb at the same time, and now we're tacking it off. It's a bit of a struggle with a window unit this large. You know, if you put your Christmas tree in front of these windows, you'll be able to look at it from your bedroom too.
You know, I've thought about that, and I also
You have?
I've seen
No
something
way.
on Instagram where they had a hidden closet for the Christmas tree, and
Yes.
I hope that Alexis does not see that.
Well, if you got rid of the fireplace.
You put it right in there.
Yeah.
Hit a button and buzz right out.
Yeah.
Crime.
This is looking awesome.
It's gonna take a pretty sizable Christmas tree to make it look
Yeah.
like it's supposed to be there.
It is. It is getting on down close to 5 o'clock, but I think we're going to try to get one more of these big boys in. So we're kind of over the hump, 3 out of 5 installed, at least tacked in the place they go. Don't have to haul them down. That'll make me feel better.
Glad to see that 4 years of college is paying off for Max here. He can hold a window now all by himself. This ain't my belt, dude. What is this thing?
That's mine.
Oh.
2, 3.
You see, Max, they don't put regular air in between the layers of glass. They put a gas called argon in there. And what it is, it's a little more dense than regular air, and it doesn't have any humidity. So it stays clear, but it also is a better insulation value. But sometimes what happens is the seal around the edge of the glass will leak, and then the argon goes out and regular atmospheric air gets inside, and it carries in moisture with it. And so inside the glass, it will fog up, and you can try to wipe it off. You'll never get it because it's inside. My son, there's just so many lessons I want to teach you on the job site.
Oh, I got it.
So that was awesome. We got exactly half of the windows in this wall, but 3 of the bigger ones all the way around the breezeway here, a bunch of lower windows. We're like 3/4 of the way home, I think, on windows. Or 5/8. We're back up on the mountain this morning. We're getting ready for round 2 of the big windows in the living room. Hopefully that's going to finish it out. You ready?
What?
Yeah. One of the reasons these windows are taking longer than usual is that we're having to basically build a crate on the window before we can move it from here to down here where the window is going to get installed, so that we don't break it in half in that process. So we're basically putting skids on all of the sides, then bracing those, and then we can carry it. And then we have to take it off to get down there. She ready?
As she'll ever be.
So we're down a man here. Max isn't here, and Ray is still really sick. So hopefully we can lift this. This man's got a turbo on his Honda, I just found out.
Yeah, dude.
That's as close to a Porsche as you need, buddy. You got a turboed Honda? Come on.
I think that's a debatable statement, but it is fun to drive.
Okay.
2.0 T. They didn't put the T there for nothing.
Okay.
Okay,
Good to know. You boys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
perfect. On 3. Okay, who's counting?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, watch out for that 2 by 2 there. Okay, up and up and up, up there. Okay.
You in?
It's in.
Okay.
Nail.
Nice.
Nail it.
That's good. It's scary because you can, looking up, you can see it kinking at the joints while you're lifting it.
That is scary.
It's pretty.
Sighting good.
It's pretty plumb. I mean, if anything, the top could go that way. Check the other side.
Hey, what was your measurement, Jason?
The other ones were like
4
3.
1/16?
No, yeah, they were around 4.
Nah, it's 4 1/16.
This is the man we've been working for here, the heat and air guy.
Yeah.
We just want to make him happy, get it nice and dry,
warm,
keep all them ducts dry and out of the weather.
Absolutely.
So
Can't have wet ducks.
no? Oh yeah. So yeah, I think you should be good. We've got 2 windows over there that we're gonna put in a moment, and then that one and all the rest of them are under a roof somewhere.
Cool.
Why are you not wearing the hand here? It's just sitting here, just hanging out.
Well, as much as I hate to take it off, it's really difficult to hold my nail against the window flange where I need to get it started. So I can do this and I can get a nail started. But on the other side, it's even harder, just the shape of it. So now let me show you what I could do here. Also, sometimes I worry about scratching the window. But luckily it comes on and off like that easy, super fast. Now, if I was to hold it like this, I could do it, but I've got to get my other fingers completely out of the way, like that. And it just can be a little more challenging. And again, I'm scared of scratching it, so I'll take it off and set it down for a minute.
Don't lose that, baby.
I know. I almost lost it the other day. I hooked it on the side of the rack of my truck, and I drove to town. I got home.
It was still there.
It was still hanging there.
Probably freaked some kids out. They're walking by your truck.
Fingers
Dude, what is
flying.
that thing? Terminator was after you and didn't get you. The little tiddlies are giving me some ideas here.
Yeah?
Jamie's finger, what if you had an attachment that just held a nail? Like you could just stick it to your finger like you slotted that thing.
It'd be pretty amazing.
You could probably make that happen.
We could go grind one out right now and see what happens. Little slot
Yeah,
right
I'm
there.
sure they'll love that.
We're putting the
My first idea was actually to drill a hole in it to hold the nail, but then I quickly realized it would be one-time use. You'd nail it and you wouldn't be able to get the finger off of it. Okay, I didn't know you were actually going to go for it, but
Well, not everybody's willing to carve a hole in the side of their finger just to hold a nail.
no way.
Go gadget fingernail holder. Hey, look at that, reload.
Finally, the last big window is in the hole, and I'm glad that's done because I was probably more worried about doing this than anything else on the job, really. Whether they fit, whether we could lift them. What saved us was that this is 3 separate panes, and they can use thinner glass for that. If it was one pane, the thickness of the glass would have been way heavier.
Never thought of that.
Yeah, for sure. So we unpackaged this window and tried to lift it, and it's probably as heavy or heavier than those big 12-foot ones were because the piece of glass in it is bigger. So, of course, they used the thicker glass. That's why it's so heavy. So we have come up with a little bit of a contraption here on our cage to hopefully set the window on and kind of send it up. That should hold it.
Okay.
That's about it. We'll just pick it from there and set it.
Yeah, start doing some yoga.
If you hold that, we're gonna climb around to the other side of this thing.
Go ahead.
All right, I got a hand.
Shut up! Normally there's only 2. There's like 9.
1, 2, 3. That was exciting. We've got our second window of the pack installed here, and it had no play in any direction. So basically, we're just gonna nail it because it is what it is. It doesn't line up with this one. We may be able to adjust it, and then we're gonna see what happens over here. Basically, this is not real easy without a lot of adjustment. But again, you can't leave a lot of adjustment or else your nails won't hit because the flange isn't very wide. So to be continued tomorrow.